Hey guys, how's it going? This is my team for Gameweek 19. In goal, I have Burnley's Nick Pope away to Everton. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what to expect from this game. Everton have a new manager in Carlo Ancelotti, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of players he actually plays, what kind of formation. For example, Calvert-Lewin has been leading the line for Everton, I think, for most of the season. However, he's not a prolific goal scorer. So this gives me some sort of optimism that Pope can maybe keep a clean sheet in this game. In defence, I have Crystal Palace's Martin Kelly, who is at home to West Ham. With Martin Kelly, this is actually one of the game weeks where I was actually expecting to play him, and also where I think Crystal Palace can keep a clean sheet. West Ham are not really scoring that many goals at the moment, and their striker, Haller, his goals have kind of dried up. Although he has scored a few goals in the past few games, I don't think that West Ham can actually score away to Palace this game week. My second defender is Tottenham's Serge Aurier, who is at home to Brighton. This is one of the game weeks again where I'm expecting Aurier to keep a clean sheet. The last game he had against Chelsea wasn't the best, and hopefully he doesn't get dropped. However, if he does start this match, I am optimistic he will get 90 minutes, and I am optimistic that he is going to get a clean sheet, and hopefully maybe some attacking returns as well. My last defender is Sheffield United's John Lundstram. Now, John Lundstram is an absolute hero in FPL this season, and you do feel that you have to play him in every single game, especially with his high ownership and that he is playing in midfield. And he is playing at home against a Watford team who have started to pick up some form. However, I do think that Sheffield United can get a result, and hopefully Lundstram can maybe chip in with an assist or goal or two. In my midfield, I have Tottenham's Dele Alli. In the last game, Son got a red card, and straight away what I did was I transferred in Tottenham's Dele Alli for Son with my 1 free transfer. In this game week, he is playing at home to Brighton, and I am expecting some returns from Ali, especially now that he's kind of nailed on under Mourinho and his form is becoming really good. And I'm expecting maybe he can maybe chip in with an assist or a goal against a Brighton team who are towards the lower ends of the league. My second midfielder is Liverpool's Sadio Mane. Now, Liverpool and Sadio Mane have just come back from Qatar from winning the World Club Cup Championship. Now, away to Leicester, a Leicester team who are chasing down Liverpool, I'm expecting some goals from Liverpool. However, will they come from Mane? Will they come from Salah? I don't know. Mane could even get rested. However, because he is one of my premium players, I'm definitely going to be starting him this game week. However, I'm not going to have him as the captain. My third midfielder is Wolves' Adama Traore. Now, Traore is one of my differentials, and in some game weeks, especially with the bigger teams, he is quite explosive. So, having him in my team, I'm actually quite optimistic, and I'm actually quite excited to actually see what he does against Man City. If he does score a goal or an assist, I will get a lot of points from him, and he will become a really, really good differential. My last midfielder is Man City's Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is playing away to Wolves, and over the past 4 game weeks, he has created the most chances, had a lot of touches in the box, and he scored a few goals. Now, because of this, De Bruyne is going to be my captain, and with De Bruyne playing much more further higher, as you could see from the Arsenal game where he scored 2 goals, I'm very optimistic about his returns this game week. Especially so that he's going to be supplying balls to Sterling, Jesus, and even Aguero may even start. So that's why Kevin De Bruyne is my captain this game week. In my attack, I have Leicester's Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's at home to Liverpool, and I do expect him to start, even though Brendan Rodgers has said that he may have to rest him. I also think that he is going to get some chances and potentially score a goal because his conversions of scoring from chances is actually very, very high. So because of this, I'm very optimistic. However, he is playing against a Liverpool team who have now kept back-to-back clean sheets for the first time. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. My second striker is Southampton's Danny Ings. Now, for me, this will be an interesting game because even though Chelsea beat Spurs the previous game week, they have lost their last two home games against lower opposition. For example, Bournemouth and West Ham. Now, it'll be very interesting to see what Danny Ings can do in this game because he is probably in the form of his life at the moment and he is consistently scoring goals. So let's wait and see what happens with Danny Ings this game week. My third attacker is Manchester United's Marcus Rashford. He is playing at home against Newcastle, a Newcastle team who are quite tight defensively. Now, from seeing Man United's games, you can see that they are playing really well, as well as Rashford, when they are on the counter-attack. So, it'll be interesting to see what Man United do in this game. Am I expecting goals from Marcus Rashford? I'm not sure. However, he does take penalties, which is the plus side. But priced at £9 million plus, I do expect him to provide a goal or two. On my bench, I have Button. And my outfield players start with Jonjo Shelvey of Newcastle away to Man United. The reason I've chosen him as my first sub is if I look at my second and third sub, they are both Leicester defenders at home to Liverpool. For example, if Chilwell or Soyuncu were to come on, I believe that the most they could provide is 2 points. For example, if Shelvey did come on, there is a chance that Newcastle could keep a clean sheet. And if Shelvey does play the 90 minutes, he is guaranteed 3 points. And this is the reason why Jonjo Shelvey is my first sub. So guys, that is all for my team for Game Week 19. And as always, if you do like my videos, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you have any thoughts on my team, please leave a comment. Until next time guys, peace out.